Are you struggling with debt? Do you feel like you're drowning in monthly payments? Debt, a 5-letter word that can send shivers down the spine. It's a common problem, one that can feel insurmountable. It's like a quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. It's not just about the money, it's about the stress, the anxiety, the feeling of being buried under an avalanche of bills and interest rates. But here's the thing. Debt is not a life sentence. It's a financial challenge, yes, but it's one that can be managed, controlled, and yes, even conquered. It's about understanding your situation, taking a good hard look at your finances, and making a plan. It's about taking back control, about steering your own ship instead of being tossed about on financial seas. It can feel overwhelming, it can feel unmanageable, it can even feel hopeless. But don't worry, you're not alone, and there are ways to navigate out of this situation. One effective strategy to pay off your debts faster is the debt avalanche method. Imagine standing on top of a mountain, looking down at a valley filled with debts. Some are small, some are large, but they're all weighing you down. Now, picture an avalanche, starting small but rapidly gaining momentum. That's the debt avalanche method. The idea is simple. You start by paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first. You continue making the minimum payments on your other debts, but any extra money you have goes towards the debt with the highest interest. Why? Because the higher the interest rate, the more the debt costs you over time. By focusing on these high-interest debts, you reduce the total amount you'll have to pay in the long run. It's a strategic and efficient way to free yourself from the burden of debt. With the debt avalanche, you tackle the big problems first, saving you more money over time. Another popular strategy is the debt snowball method. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill, gathering snow, and growing larger with each revolution. This is how the debt snowball method works. But instead of snow, you're gathering momentum to pay off your debts. You start by focusing on your smallest debt. You throw as much money as you can at it while making minimum payments on your larger debts. Once that smallest debt is cleared, you roll the money you are using to pay it off into the next smallest debt. It's a domino effect, one debt falling after another. The beauty of this method lies in its psychology. Each debt you pay off gives you a sense of accomplishment, a small victory that fuels your motivation. It's not just about numbers, it's about the feeling of progress. With the debt snowball, you build momentum as you knock out smaller debts one by one. There are also other strategies you could consider. Balance transfers, for instance, can be a smart way to tackle high interest rate debts. By transferring your balance to a credit card with a lower interest rate, you're able to save on interest costs and pay off your debt faster. Another useful strategy is a debt consolidation loan. This allows you to combine all your debts into one manageable payment with a lower interest rate. This could potentially save you money and make managing your debt easier. If these strategies seem daunting, don't overlook the power of negotiation. Reach out to your creditors to discuss lowering your interest rates. You might be surprised at their willingness to work with you. Different strategies work for different people, so it's important to assess your personal financial situation before deciding on a method. Explore your options, understand the implications, and make a plan that suits you. Remember, the best strategy is the one that you can stick to and that fits your financial situation. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. It's integral to take control of your financial situation and not let it control you. Two effective strategies for managing debt are the debt avalanche and debt snowball methods. With the debt avalanche method, you prioritize paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, which can save you money over time. The debt snowball method, on the other hand, focuses on paying off the smallest debts first, providing quick wins that can motivate you to keep going. Beyond these two, there are other potential debt repayment strategies. For instance, consolidating your debt into one payment or negotiating lower interest rates with your creditors. Each strategy has its own set of pros and cons, so it's important to choose the one that best fits your circumstances and financial goals. Paying off debt may seem overwhelming, but with the right plan and determination, you can regain control of your financial future. Remember, you're not alone in this journey.